So the first element of the SWOT analysis is the strengths portion. So I'll go ahead and start with Chatsworth Charter High School. So I think that I was able to find three main strengths throughout this internship. The first one is having the knowledge of the sport in the facility. Like I mentioned earlier, I attended Chatsworth High School, and luckily there hasn't been any major reconstruction or added facilities, so it was really easy and comfortable for me to navigate through the facility. So when the head coach asked me to go drop off a letter here, or go to the main office, go to the athletic director's office, things like that, I was very comfortable with the campus, and so little direction was needed in that area. And then I played women's basketball, so having great knowledge actually of the sport really helped me throughout this internship. And so the second was the element of the skill development portion. So we're dealing with student athletes who have high aspirations of playing at the next level. And so I think it was a great opportunity to help develop their skills and teach them the fundamentals of basketball, and then even extreme elements of basketball, teaching them basketball IQ. And so I think that was a huge strength in this portion of the internship. And then lastly, youth development, and which also ties in with skill development, but more so on a personal, social, academic, and career platform. So I made sure that I talked to the girls about some of the hobbies that they were interested in. This goes with what I kind of do in my profession right now as a life skills coach for student athletes. So I definitely tried to bring that element to my internship. I wanted to make sure that the girls had an identity outside of being a girls basketball player. I wanted to know what they liked. We talked about the social aspects, like who are their friends, again, what do they do for fun. We talked about academics, so what were their educational goals? Were they looking to go to a community college, a 4-year, maybe even a trade school? I just want to see where their head was at in that area. And then most importantly, the career element, which was life after sports. So after you're done playing basketball, whether it be at Chatsworth, whether it be at a community college or a 4-year, even professionally, what do you plan to do outside of sports? So I think those were the strengths that I was able to bring to the internship, and I'm glad that the coach gave me that platform to speak with her players about. Next, for Pasadena City College, learning the role of the athletic director, that was one of the strengths that I was able to walk away with. I definitely didn't know that the athletic director has so much on his plate, but it was awesome. I definitely understood, coach management, making sure that the coaches are happy and that the assistant coaches are certified or have the proper documentation to be working with the team. I learned about budgeting and the athletic department budget and the justification for materials and spaces and things like that, which was awesome. And then most importantly, I learned about eligibility and compliance. And I can say about 80% of the job of the athletic director is definitely ensuring that the eligibility and compliance platform for the student athletes is accurate, because any missing link to a student's, I like to call it like a background track. They use tracers, and basically that's what it is, to see if the player has played somewhere else, but any misstep can be eligibility for the entire team, for games, and it's just a whole lot going on. So that was very interesting. And the other strength that I will be pulling from Pasadena City College is the fact that I was able to learn multiple positions. So I also had the opportunity of working with the sports informational director, and so his job was to manage game management, the social media outlets. So everything that you see on this PCC Athletics website, he is responsible for. He does play-by-play. He does participation. It was just a great experience, and that's one of the main strengths that I saw between both programs for this internship.